If you want to keep up to date with all things Kingdom Hearts and this channel, then make sure to subscribe with notifications on. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Welcome. It's early in the morning and I literally woke up an hour ago and I saw the translations were up for the brand new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross update. Now, this update isn't as meaty as the last ones whatsoever. It's mainly only one cutscene that's about 5 minutes long, a pretty lengthy one cutscene, but we're going to be reacting to it. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. This cutscene's name is Sibling. Shout out to KH Insider for the translations, and let's just get right into it. Alright, let's see what juicy stuff this cutscene offers. Ooh, is this music? Yo. Is this STRELITZIA's theme? Whoa. Yo, I think this is STRELITZIA's theme. Oh, this sounds beautiful. I've never heard this music before. It might be something that, was in a previous KH game. Oh, flashback scene. Okay. Hey, he's right about that. That's all they gotta do. Aww. STRELITZIA is so innocent. Magical prowess? Okay. They are pretty great, Letty. I'm not gonna lie. This is making me want to cry. I still believe STRELITZIA is coming back. I don't think she's truly dead. Or at least she's not going to be dead forever, because it's Kingdom Hearts. Why would she be? Oh. This theme is so good! This is our first cutscene with her in like 3 years. Lauriam's just like, nope. He shut her down so fast. All this future talk, and we know what happens in the future. This scene is beautiful, even though it's in Union Cross. Imagine how this scene would look if it was like an Unreal Engine or something. Just imagine. Oh, flashback scene gone. Oh boy. Okay. Big brother. Whoa, what the? White coats? Wait, that's supposed to be the person on the box art? Hello? Ah. Was that her trying to tell him he's dead? Or she's dead? What the? I think that's supposed to represent death. Alright, Lauriam, you good, bro? You definitely got washed by Maleficent. Luckily, you're not dead, though. I mean, I knew you weren't, but we memed about it a little bit. You want to go tell the others, man? So she got away. Yes, she did. Dang, this dude's hurt. Lauriam, are you alright, bro? Lauriam, come on, man. STRELITZIA. Aww. Whew, let's get into the second part of this. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and undeafen. What is going on, Kingdom Mates? How's it going?
Oh my god, you scared the crap out of me.
Did I really?
Yeah, dude, I'm over here looking at Steam, waiting for you to come back, and I'm just, oh.
It's alright. Hey guys, so if you guys haven't seen Kingdom Mates around a little bit, he's been uploading a little bit more recently, but I know he took like quite the break last year. If you guys want to, you can go ahead and subscribe to him by typing !Jordan, I believe, in the chat. I forget if I changed it or not, or it might be !Kingdom Mates, and you'll get a link to his channel. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to be doing the second part of this discussion with him. So Jordan, what did you think of that cutscene?
So I was kind of just saying it in my video just now, where I'm satisfied yet a little disappointed at the same time. Okay. Primarily just because I thought there would be a little bit more. Yeah, what we did get was still satisfying to see, just because it seems like they're trying to go about some roundabout way to get Lauriam to find out what happened to his sister. Right. It was definitely really wholesome. That was a really wholesome cutscene. I really liked that. STRELITZIA was really cute, but it was nice seeing that, because I think this is our first time really seeing them interact with each other. Yeah. So that was really nice to see, because we obviously know Lauriam really cares about his sister, because he's been trying to find her all this time. So actually getting to see, you know, STRELITZIA not stalking our player, and Lauriam not looking for his dead sister, and actually seeing them interact with each other, it was really cute. It was really wholesome. I really liked that, but I still wish there was more progression on the actual story at the same time. So I know I don't want people to feel like I'm being a little, you know, ungrateful.
No, that's fine. We all have like similar criticism with Union Cross. We get increments like of lore, but we never have like enough substance like long term for them. I will say though, it is nice, I've said this multiple times, it's nice to, in a world after Kingdom Hearts 3, to have like some quote monthly sort of Kingdom Hearts content. I really did enjoy this update. It's nice to see STRELITZIA for the first time in like what, 3 years, I'm pretty sure, since the Union Cross stuff like started in general, which I think was around March of 2017, March, May, somewhere around there. This was a pretty cool update. Part of me should have probably figured that we wouldn't get as much, because they did literally release an update like earlier this month that was packed full of stuff. You got the Lauriam stuff, and you got the progression, the heavy progression of Ventus's story. So us just getting like one little snippet here isn't too bad. It was a pretty enjoyable cutscene too, a very beautiful cutscene, and the chat was telling me that I don't think they've heard this theme before. I'm pretty sure that was STRELITZIA's theme, and if it was, that was a pretty beautiful theme. That music was like really good. I heard from some translators on Twitter that this might be the last update for the next 2 months. So that would be until end June, early July. So we might be going a while without seeing updates, though Dark Road could release within that time period, but that's assuming Dark Road didn't get delayed, because you guys know the current situation going on in the world. But overall though, I really enjoyed the cutscene. I'm very curious about the white coat thing. I'm pretty sure that was just supposed to resemble death, perhaps. It might have been teased in something before. It definitely seems like I know everyone thinks Strelitzia is dead. She's gone, right? But I'm like, I still think that like she's gonna come back. I really do think she's just gonna come back. I don't feel like she's gonna be dead forever. I think she's gonna have some sort of role in the future. I think whether it's some like a flashbacky role like that, whether it's a sort of spirit guiding Lauriam sort of role, I don't think she's not gonna like have a impact on like the future of the saga, and that we won't see her again. I don't think this is the last cutscene we'll see of her. I think as soon as we start progressing the lore for some of the console Kingdom Hearts games, even if we get another movie of sorts, that we're gonna end up seeing Strelitzia again. I'm pretty confident. I know some people don't believe me on that. They think this is the one Kingdom Hearts character that's gonna be dead forever.
I don't know. I'm mixed on it, primarily just because I don't want every time someone dies in this series, no one really dies.
Right.
Because it kind of takes the concept of death in Kingdom Hearts to be, I guess, just something you can just shrug off. It's fine. They'll be back. Where it's like, I feel like you can impact a lot more people and really establish a character more by actually ending their story with a death. The only reason I'm mixed on it primarily is because we didn't really get to know Strelitzia that much.
Exactly. We know that she kind of the main reason.
Meet our player. Yeah, like she really wanted to meet our player, and like she was always just too shy to really do so. But other than that, we didn't really get to know her. But I also feel like, mainly because of what you just said, I feel like if they were to make her play a role to where she stayed dead, but say they enter time travel into this,
time travel 100% is already involved with darkness and Maleficent, all that stuff. Yeah.
So if they use, say, a characters from the newer, the more current Kingdom Hearts games were to use time travel and able to go back into this time and able to have Strelitzia in this ghostly form, who's enlightened and all this stuff, be able to guide Sora on what may need to get done, or show him any type of path in the past that may lead to answers that he needs for the future, kind of thing. Because Strelitzia is dead in the past, and she died. She's not coming back. This is a white Organization 13 cloak. I'm pretty sure that's one step away from actually being a ghost. So I'm sure he's actually seeing Strelitzia's ghost here. This is supposed to be, I think, that inkling that Marluxia has, or Lauriam has here, that something happened to her. It just did. There's no real way to deny it anymore. Especially she's over here doing ... Big brother, I ... died. That's what she's trying to say, Lauriam.
That white coat stood out like a sore thumb. I think it's gonna have some significance either in Dark Road or the next saga coming up. Maybe. Like, the white coat specifically is definitely something completely new to the Kingdom Hearts series. And maybe it was referenced in some really small like increments of lore in the past. Similar to the arc, how we completely just looked past that, but it came right back around like more than 15 years later, and ended up becoming this really important time travel tool that the people in Key used. Could be something like that. But right now, I think it's probably just for simplification like purposes, I think it's just there to represent death, probably. Black coats protect from the dark. You're right. Maybe white coats protect from the light. Maybe, I don't know.
But overall, how did you end up liking the story update today? I don't think I asked you how you thought.
Oh well, I said a bit earlier. I feel like the story update was really. It was pretty nice for me personally. I'm kind of just grateful, I guess, for like any little bits of like Kingdom Hearts lore. excuse me, that we can get, because in a time period, like I said, after Remind, after Kingdom Hearts 3, where we don't really know the exact future of the series, we have an idea like that they're going to go like a route that's going to involve Key a lot more. We know Dark Road's coming out. We know that's going to be an expansion to Union Cross. We know Dark Road's coming out. We know it's going to pertain to the epilogue, or we're going to have something about Verum Rex in the future. We don't really know when for any of those things. Dark Road was set to come out in spring. It's spring. We don't know when Dark Road is. We don't know when it's releasing. It's probably delayed to summer or fall at this point due to the current situation of the world. I'm expecting the next Kingdom Hearts game to release next year if it hasn't gone delayed as well, development wise. I overall just think this update was pretty nice. I have been begging, like these people on my channel know, I have been begging to see STRELITZIA for quite some time now, and we finally get to see her interact with Lauriam. This actually kind of squashed a lot of interpretations of her character. A lot of people were thinking like, oh, STRELITZIA doesn't care about her brother. She hates her brother. She never talks about him. All she talks about is the player. And I'm like, I doubt she hates her brother. She doesn't seem like the type of person that really hate anyone or anything. And this scene kind of squashed some of those weird interpretations of her character. And overall, I just like this cutscene a lot. I like the music. Like you said earlier, it was extremely wholesome. The scene at the end was very ominous, definitely, and I'm curious what's going to happen to Lauriam after this. I'm curious if the other Union leaders are going to find him, and they're going to find the Ark as well, or he's going to tell them about the Ark, and that's going to be their way out of this data prison that they're stuck in. Because I feel like it definitely is. I mean, there's 5 pods there. It's just way too convenient. Though I ultimately wonder how the interaction between him and Ventus might potentially go, you know? So that's going to be something very interesting going forward, I believe.
I definitely agree. I pretty much agree with everything you had said there, especially the note about the 5 pods. I mean, we know at least some of these people end up making it out. We also know too that Elrena makes it out too, of course, because she's in the present day. So I don't know if the pods can be used multiple times and it just straight. It would depend. I'm wondering if they're gonna do like a zero escape type thing, to where they get into the pod and it physically takes them to that other time, or it copies them and pastes that other version of them, that new version of them, in that other time, but the physical them also stays there too. So I'm wondering if it's going to do something like that, because they need to use the pods multiple times, because if everybody's going to get out, especially if you include Elrena too, then they need a pod for everybody. If she gets out, then a pod is going to have to get used twice. So I'm just wondering.
Well, here's what I think. I think the 5 are going to escape into another world line. Yes. However, this is a thought that kind of just came up. Lucio is still bequeathing his Keyblade to one of the 5. Keep that in mind. Whoever that is, I think, is not going to take a pod. I think that person might just use a dark portal or something like that by Lucio, and like he'll end up in Scala at Kylum, or she or he will end up in Scala at Kylum, while the others plus Elrena might end up taking a pod. That could be an option there. I also am very convinced. There's minimal reason to not think this. I think like most of them end up in a completely different like world line or time period. Maybe like two or 3 of them might end up in Scala, or maybe 2 of them might end up in Scala. The person who gets bequeathed Lucio's Keyblade definitely ends up in Scala. I'm curious if Skull definitely ends up in Radiant Garden, from what we know. But it doesn't seem like they're going to know exactly where they're heading. It seems like they're just going to be trying to get out. And I feel like we're going to have some emotional scene with them, and they're going to be like, well, this is the last time we'll be seeing each other, maybe. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're all going to end up in the same place, because otherwise Subject X probably wouldn't be in Radiant Garden, and Subject X is 15, and Subject X is definitely Scold. Ventus probably ends up in some time period slightly before Birth by Sleep. I think Ephemer might be in Scala. I think Ephemer and Brain might be in Scala, since Ephemer has the Ephemer might end up getting the Keyblade, or it might be Brain. But we know that Brain is definitely in Scala, Kylan, because the Book of Prophecies is going to be used to shape the world afterwards. That's specifically what the Master said in the extended Ava's role cutscene in Kingdom Hearts Kingdom Cross. And Lauriam, I think he's going to end up in some time period slightly before Chain of Memories KH2 and he gets taken as an org member sort of thing. Probably he'll end up sometime around KH1 and he'll be taken by somebody. Here we go, post-recording outro. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really do appreciate it. This Union Cross update overall was pretty entertaining to watch. Unfortunately, we didn't get that much, but we still got something, and that's all that matters. From what I heard, this might be the last update for the next 2 months, but Dark World might release during that time period. Maybe not, we'll see. But if you guys wish to subscribe to my guest in today's video, then go ahead and subscribe to Kingdom Ace's channel. His link will be down below in the description. And also, something else that I said in the base recording is that we actually have new merch coming to the channel this weekend. We have an exclusive poster version of the new Skies design that you can purchase likely sometime this weekend. I'll make an official announcement about it in my community tab, or you can join the Discord server to get any early knowledge on when that is going to be released. So keep your eyes out. But if you enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or a friendly member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.